We're back on Broadway asking people where their favorite Halloween decorated houses are this spooky season in Saratoga.
Going from Spring Street to Madison Avenue, and it's on the right-hand side if you're going from Spring Street. And it's cute, two puppets or two figures that are playing the banjo and seated on the railing of the house.
Oh my goodness!
It's just cute, that's all.
I know that if you just keep going down North Broadway, closer to Skidmore, there's a ton of big homes that have a lot of really cute stuff in the front yard.
There's one in Wilton in Lake Elizabeth, and they're huge Halloween people, and they do they have like a whole graveyard. They have big, tall, moving statues. Like, you can't walk by without getting yelled at. That's probably my favorite.
North Broadway. North Broadway?
Yeah.
What do they got there?
They're huge houses. They do a good job.
And how about you? Do you have a favorite Halloween house? Is there one that gives out dog treats?
Whichever one gives out treats, we get pets.
I have my tiny person helping me today.
What's your favorite Halloween neighborhood? Cobble Hill.
It's actually really cute. So where is the best place to see Halloween decorations in Saratoga?
So we live in the Fairways neighborhood, and if you come into our neighborhood and drive all the way down Cobble Hill, and there's some amazing decorations there.
It really is. What's your favorite Halloween house?
I like our house.
Oh. What do you think is the best Halloween house in Saratoga?
Definitely our house. We're over by the hospital on Central Ave. We have a huge skeleton out front. It's breaking our graveyard.
It's my Halloween film in my house. What is your favorite Halloween house?
I like Dr. Dodd's house, which is on Caroline Street. So, of course, we had to come see the king of Halloween himself, Dr. Dodd. Do you like that title?
I'll take it.
How long have you been doing your display? You have like the biggest, best display in Saratoga.
This will be 19 years.
Describe to us what you have, because you got a lot going on.
So we have a little tiny piece of property, so we try to take every space we can. We do things up on the roof. We have great neighbors who allow us to share the space between the two houses, and we take advantage of our porch. Anywhere we can put people to enjoy the holiday.
What kinds of items do you have?
So it's a lot of animatronics, a lot of moving items. We do a graveyard scene. We've done pirates. We've done Ghostbusters. We've done circus. We've done trick-or-treaters. So whatever's new and interesting.
You change it every year.
We try to change it every year.
Did you pick your theme yet? And can you reveal what it is?
It's a graveyard theme on the front yard, witches inside the house, and a little tiny bit of the circus between the neighbors. So,
how did you start? What inspired this whole thing for you?
So my wife and I both grew up in North Jersey, and there was a street in North Jersey that probably about 20 homes went all out. And it got so big and drew so many visitors that they started doing it as a fundraising event, and they'd raise almost $100,000 at the end of the season. It was a big event in New Jersey, and we just loved it. And we moved up here, and we moved to Caroline Street, which was already Halloween Central. You know, the neighbors were already getting 300-400 trick-or-treaters. So we decided we were just going to start to put out some of our stuff. And it just kind of grew and got bigger and bigger. And now we get on average anywhere between 1,100 and 1,400 trick-or-treaters.
What's your favorite part of this whole experience? Is it the decorations? Is it the kids? What is it?
It's definitely the kids. It's the kids in the community, honestly. Everybody seems to look forward to it so much. It's a lot of work. It's exhausting. I'd be lying if I didn't say at the end of every year, I say, that's it, I'm never doing it again. And then by about June, I'm like, okay, now what are we going to do? But the kids are just so great. Everybody loves it. Everybody is so enthusiastic when they come up to the porch to get their candy. People thank us for doing it for people. And watching the kids drive by the day before, waiting for it to go up or come by. We have kids that will stop by in July and talk about, when are we going to start setting up, or what are we doing new this year? And that's really what makes it.
What do you hope people get out of this when they come to your house?
Honestly, a sense of community. My neighbors both get into it now. The house up the street gets into it. They all buy enough candy to put up with the crowds.
Contagious.
It's contagious, and it's fun, and it's nice to see everybody out on their porch, and everyone's enjoying it, and it's kind of part of what Saratoga is, that unique part of this city that makes it such a great place to be.
Yeah. Do you do anything special at the office, or?
The downside to doing all the decorating is I'm always out of the office for a couple days around Halloween, so I can set up and break down. So I'm never in the office, but we have multiple offices around the Capital District, and almost all of them decorate, dress up, come into work in costume.
Don't get a toothache on Halloween. Right?
Right. Yeah. There'll always be somebody on call, but it won't be me. I'll be dressed up.
Well, now's the time when you're going to get a toothache because everybody's eating candy. You got any advice for people,
Enjoy your candy. Don't feel guilty about it. It's one day a year. Brush your teeth before you go to bed. Floss. You'll be fine. Don't be guilted out of not eating your candy.
No candy shaming from Dr. Dodd.
Exactly. I'd definitely like to say a big thank you to my neighbors because they put up with a lot of noise, a lot of lights, a lot of people trampling over their flower beds. So thank you to all of them, and thank you to my wife who puts up with the many thousands of dollars that have gone into this.
How much money do you think you've spent on that?
Oh, I can't. I don't even want to admit that to myself.
All right. Well, it's for a good cause. So.
Yes, it is.
All right.
It is.
A good investment in real estate, would you say?
Good investment in dentistry.